Hi, everybody. We're gonna play Strange Horticulture today, which is apparently a comfy puzzle game that's also has occult things in it. So there's cults and witches and fun stuff. So I thought we'd jump in and just check it out. Heard it's supposed to be really good. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out of the upper floors, so neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Plants, you might have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. Day 1, Friday. The game features some small text and difficulty to zoom in with shift. I found it, an excerpt on the elusive wandering boo. Come to the library in Amberside, and I'll tell you all about it. Even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone. P.S. Give Hellbore a good scratch behind the ear from me. Oh, hi, kitty. I must have walked past the shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me. But nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity got the better of me. I must find out what they are saying. St. John's Poppy. You can drag items from here onto your desk. Strange Horticulture. Some sort of symbol. A map of Undermere. Oh. Labels. Archive. Dangerous plant. Grows sparsely in the hills to the northwest of Backborough. Keep it secret. Don't know what half of this stuff is. The will to explore. Undermere map. A lot of stuff there. What the hell? An extra of the Wandering Boo. Come to the library in Ambleside. Ambleside. Do you guys see Ambleside anywhere? Oh, there it is, Ambleside. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone the librarian is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today she's grinning ear to ear and she can't wait to show me what she's found. Good evening and totally not a cult. Of course. We're just a bunch of people who like to get together and wear same matching robes. We're not a cult, we're just a fashion group that likes to hang out and have fun. So we get 2 book entries here. Okay. The will to explore. Put that in the archive. Strange Book of Plants. She wants St. John's Poppy. Encyclopedia we use as a reference to help identify plants. Note that where I've included sketches, these are not always intended as an aid to identification. Often description will be more useful to you. Remember to take extra care in dealing with poisonous plants. I accept no responsibility should injury or death occur as well as misuse of the encyclopedia. WV. St. John's Poppy. The vibrant petals on this flower can be brewed to create a drop that greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. The flowers of St. John Poppy are bright red with a yellow center. Is that them right there? The flowers are red with a sweet scent. Are there any of the red flowers here? I don't see any of the red flowers. Let's do St. John's Poppy. Plant identified. Yay, book entry. Clavellum. According to legend, clavellum can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. Ooh. Wait, the plant does? Okay. Interesting. I know this game's very comfy with the rain sounds, the little candle going. This other note here says something about hills to the northeast of Backbarrow. So let's look for Backbarrow. 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 There it is, Backbarrow. It's in the hills to the northeast. Hill right here. The weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as gray morning has turned into bright sunshine. A good thing, too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over, a cloud of unwelcome shade. A new plant acquired. It was a dangerous plant. Dangerous. Don't have any clues as to what it is yet. So basically the game is a mix of, so far, of solving puzzles by figuring out what the plants are, what they are used for, where to find them, etc. Next person. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants though, eh? Got a letter for you. A letter. Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. Began my recovery in the woods in the south of the town with a group of travelers. The northeast corner of the woods, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. That sounds like another place for another plant. Renee Ashley with the 913 resub says, "Hi Dan, love watching your streams. I've been dealing with a lot of depression lately, and your streams have been helping a lot. Dan Aw. Oh, let's put some Dan Aw in chat for Renee. I'm sorry that you're having a rough time, but glad our stream community helps you get through it. Got a lot of nice people in here. Okay, let's see if we can find this plant here. Gosforth. Gosforth. Okay, Gosforth's right there. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travelers on the northeast corner of the woods. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamor of the Undermere. It's not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. A new plant acquired. Let's see if we can figure out Bishop's Parasol. A mushroom found in the dark, damp places. Feeding on any light it gets close to, it can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surroundings in darkness. The gills on the other side of this mushroom seep a milky fluid that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. Not as spongy as most mushrooms. In fact, the undersides are somewhat sharp. Red warts protrude from the caps. I don't think it's that one. Any other mushroom? It smells strongly of sour milk. Bad enough to make my eyes water. I don't think I have whatever that is. What is this? It's like a drawing of something. I don't know what that's for. I'll put that in there. Next person. Gilbert Ames. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way round down through a back barrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I've brought Finette from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra mile to get here. I need to find lemon dandy. Lemon dandy, Citrum crispus. Yeah, I think you can organize the plants around and also label them. So where you can put them wherever you want. Also put little labels on there, like I put a label of St. John's Poppy on there. Very cute little comfy game so far. Alright, lemon dandy. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of the plant, supposedly referring to peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. Lemon dandy. Looks like it's kind of like a fluffy leaf thing. What's this? Smoothie, waxy leaves. No. I need curled leaves. No. I don't see anything that actually, maybe this smells faintly off-putting but not overpowering. Curled leaves, refer to a peeled lemon rind. This one has curled leaves. I think this is lemon dandy. Got it. Identified as lemon dandy. My reward is a new plant. Wait, oops. He told me what it was. Oops. Oh god, what did he say the plant was? Do you guys remember? He said, I'm here to trade lemon dandy for... I forgot what it was. Is it Finette? I don't remember. Is there a way to like look up what someone said to me in the past? Is there like an archive? I should have thought to myself, ooh, I was so determined figuring out what the plant was, I forgot to label this. Uh-oh. Oopsie. It's Finette. Okay. Finette. Something like that. Next person. My dreams are becoming more vivid. Oh. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and through it I had no discernible face. I could see... I could sense a hint of expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing. Not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. Forest Camphor. Forest Camphor. A strong-smelling bulb is plant has a powerful sporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping draughts. It produces a beautifully round, dark blue cluster made up of smaller flowers. A blue cluster made up of smaller flowers. Flowers made up of smaller blue flowers. They smell pleasant. Strong smelling bulb. Beautiful rounded dark blue cluster, not light blue, dark blue. It's pungent, but not unpleasant. Bulb is soft yellow, the leaves are waxy. Well-rounded dark blue cluster. I think that's it. And it smells strong smelling bulb. I think this is Forest Camphor. Forest Camphor. Got it. Book entry. Butterdale. I'd have another, I can explore, but I don't have anything to explore yet. Got any wandering boo? That always reminded me of, oh, what's his name? The old hermit adventure, the wanderer. Anyway, the boo, if you got it. Wandering boo. So called because the fungus can move slowly in the dark. It's been known to cover a distance of up to several meters in a single night. The gills and underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They are quite hard and sharp, earning its plant the nickname Fingerbane. Fingerbane? Put the mushrooms together. It smells strongly of soured milk, enough to make my eyes water. How do I see the gills on it? You ever played Potion Craft? A little bit, yeah. That one just lacked depth, but I enjoyed it for a little while. Gills underside are also quite hard and sharp, earning its nickname Fingerbane. The undersides are somewhat sharp. Okay, I think that's Wandering Boo then. Wandering Boo. Got it. Lady of Summer. Will to explore. Let me explore somewhere at random and just see if I get something. Let's try the woods right there. Nothing here. All right, well, we tried. Pet the kitty. Ooh, what's this? It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. Row H, the Third River. That sounds like forbidden knowledge, Jet. You know what forbidden knowledge leads to? Fancy coats. Fancy robes. Oh, it gives you that. Row H, Third River. Let's go to Ambleside Library again. Could spend an hour traveling to the Shell Library unless Simone has something for me. I should get back to the shop. Oh, row H, the Third River. 1, 2, 3. So when I have energy, I will do that. Bring me a sample of Apis demyssus. Be quick about it. That damn cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have an animal in a shop like this. Isidore Burbridge is a rich man who inherited a fortune but never experienced the love of his parents. He expects people to do his bidding and is quick to anger. There are many in Undermere who would be glad to see the back of him, but with wealth comes power, and few would challenge him to his face. Faye Swift, the Psychic. Faye grew up with her mother. Her father was rarely violent, but once is enough. When he struck her, it finally broke the hold he had over her mother, and she fled in the night. The sleeping Faye held close. The Fae often have vivid dreams, but has never considered that some people do not. She came to Strange Horticulture to seek relief from her nightmares. Are there more? Apis let's see, Apis. Apis demyssus. I don't have that. Uh-oh. Sir, could you maybe describe what you're looking for? I don't. Row H, Third River. Okay, H. 1, 2, 3, Third River. A dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotted flesh. Death for one provides life for many. I got a plant. New plant acquired. What is this plant, though? Sample of Apis demyssus. Maybe it will tell me if I scroll through. Apis demyssus. Oh, maybe it's the proper name. Let's see. Apis demmius, Gandhi root. Okay. A plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. So it looks like it's a curved plant. The rough leaves can be irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. Looks like it might be this one. I'm guessing. Gandhi root. It's got coarse leaves. It says rough leaves can be irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. Nailed it. A book entry. Meekdu. Next person. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Here's your mail. There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I've never seen anything quite like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. The slate mine at Hard Knot. Hard Knot. Let's see. Fantasia Utopia, thank you for the 35-month resub. Appreciate that. Okay, we gotta find Hard Knot. There it is. Hard Knot. Old slate mine at Hard Knot. Iron Gate has been rusted by years of abandonment. Sits atop the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted may be, but it won't budge. Locked. I need to put Cavalium in there. Cavalium. According to legend, Cavalium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. Heart-shaped leaves have earned this name, the Love Lock. So many leaves look like hearts. These kind of look like hearts right there. It's got to be this one. See, those leaves look like hearts. I don't see anything else with heart-shaped leaves, so it's got to be that. Okay, let's label this. Clavilium. Open the lock. Hell yeah. The gate swings open slowly, complaining loudly on its rusty hinges. After a short exploration of the tunnel, I'm rewarded. New plants acquired. Ooh. Lots more mushrooms. Put all the mushrooms together over here. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest, investigating the possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they're not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Ardra, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. Hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. Reuben Ward. Reuben Ward works with the police on murder cases. He's a kind, good-humored man, but beneath the mask, he is deeply sad. His only child, a daughter, had seemed troubled for some time before running away from home several years ago. The victims whose stories he tries to uncover are all somebody's son, somebody's daughter, Search for answers drive him forward, piercing through the logic of life and death. Fox button. Fox button. An offering of fox button considered by some represent a contract of friendship between strangers. The thin, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stems. It looks like that. Thick. Thick, shiny leaves, blue flowers. It's a little tough. The one looks like the photo, but the others... This one looks like the photo the most. We'll hope this is Fox button. Okay, nailed it. There's a setting for simplified font. Yeah. If you have trouble reading it. I'm not having too much issues right now. Brimlock. I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of St. John's Poppy. There's a medium using the room, illegally I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plant you know of that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need my sleep. Yes, how about little Harlequin Blue? When the bushy blue flower had died back, they release seeds with a downy pappus which assists in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be spirits of dead souls trapped in the plant. Looks like it's a flowery bulb. Bushy blue flower. When the bushy blue flower head dies back, it looks like that. The bulb on the bottom plus the bushy blue on the top. And it's blue. Oh, wait a minute. What about this one? That's Lemon Dandy now. I'm guessing it's this one. I'm going to call this one Harlequin Blue. Nailed it. Shimmerlone. She's wearing a cult robe. You may have heard the rumors that our Ardra is dead. May Arjunia bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. Sisterhood does not often look to outside help. This is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you to entry to their forest. To be assured of your discretion, we require that you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Mary's breath. The wide, waxy leaves allow the plant to collect the large amount of water it requires. Said the person be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath used to be grown in royal gardens so the king could ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. Hello, Sticky Trunks. Waxy leaf. Mary's breath. All right, let's try that. Mary's breath. Here you go. Uh-oh. Need to be more careful. That wasn't Mary's breath. I need. Oh, what? Oops. Oopsie. I don't like how that meter felt up on the bottom. That looks like a scary meter. Mary's breath. Wide, waxy leaves. I need some wide leaves. How about this one? The veiny leaves have a waxy finish. That's definitely it. Mary's breath. A letter. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen. The ardor has been murdered. You will find us deep in the Grasdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore across the Torver. Please help us. Yours in hope, the Sisters of Artenia. Oh, kitty cat. All right, let's go find the witches. 1 second. Let's put some of these letters into the archive. Boom. So, Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore across from Torver. The lake shore. A mile from the lake shore across from Torver. Deep in the Grisdale Forest. As soon as I step out the road, 2 members of the Sisterhood step out and remind me this is their forest. I am not welcome here. I try showing the Sister's letter, but they tell me I'm in the wrong place and move me along without offering any help. Those witches. Hello, Excited Griffin. Thank you for 30-month resub. It's a vegetable game. It's a game about identifying plants and then solving little puzzles with an occult theme. Yeah, probably one more over. I'm this close to reporting, you half-wit. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. I'll have your little shop shut down or torn to the ground if you don't make this right. I need to think carefully on which plant to use here. My actions could have consequences. Uh-oh. Let me go ahead, sir, and try to, find you Butterdale or Meekdew. Butterdale, often growing in clumps in the valley, but it was used through centuries to cure all manner of skin rashes. Dark green leaves can be stewed and munched down to form a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Or Meekdew, which is beautiful flower made up of smaller florets. This has been sought after a decorative plant, although it's difficult to care for. Pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Oh, so I can either help him or not. Well, I'll help him this time. Todd and Limitless, thank you for those subs, guys. I couldn't hear the stream well, so I decided to turn up the volume. I've enjoyed this game. I found some of the clues are a bit too obvious and some were just a bit way too obtuse. A lot of them so far have been very obvious. Like, oh, it's definitely this one. For sure. Butterdale. Dark green leaves. Dark green leaves. I have that. Dark blue powder, soft flower, tells my fingers ache from handling this plant. The pearl flowers have a light, buttery scent. Those are some dark green leaves that match that picture exactly, so it's got to be this one. Butterdale. Butterdale. Sometimes the picture is more helpful than the description. Butterdale. Storia. The dark red fruits could be ingested under any circumstances, are highly poisonous, resulting in insanity and then death. Cross-section of the stem shows the distinctive triples xylem and phloem of the storium. Of course. This out of their sister, show them tell me. Nope. Wrong place again. Maybe it's not as deep as I thought. Maybe it's like really right where they said. Yeah, you can pet the cat anytime, which is always a nice bonus. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure. After studying it for some time, she reached the decision she would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. North of Hawkstead, east of Lowick, west of Rusland, south of Crinklecrags. Drew Moore, thank you for that sub as well. Appreciate that. We'll try here. A sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I'm ushered into a walled courtyard, then through a large oak door. Along the corridor and down a set of stone stairs in a cool basement. Lying on a table, draped in silk, is the Arda. This is not a mark on her. There's not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black. Her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as raven's wings. Do you know what could do this? Asked my escort. I set to work. Need to use Rin. Rin. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons and to be used to detect them. Although it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death and sweet to those who have not. Wren. Maybe this one. Has a scent that scratches at the back of my throat. Long, thin leaves. Single sweet-smelling dark flower. I'm guessing it's that one, but I don't really know for sure. Woozle Crab, thank you for that resub. Appreciate that. 112 months. Thank you. Thanks for playing this game. I really liked it. I hope you like it too. Yeah, it's really fun so far. I'm enjoying it. It's very comfy and relaxing. One wrong move and I can kill everybody. Oops. Scent that scratches the back of my throat. Our father died, so we do know death. I'm going to say this is it. This is Ren. Unidentified. Gray Sandfire. Extracted a sample of Adra's blood and induced it to the wren, and the physicians are confirmed immediately. Leaves of the wren turn black, which only can mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. Do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I am grateful for. New plants acquired. Very nice. Put all my labeled ones up here so I know which ones. I know for sure what they are. Unlabeled ones on the bottom. All right, next customer in Dan's herbalism shop.
I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it or something or other? I'm no green-eyed dower, that's for sure. Mine isn't all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental discipline.
Lady of Summer. Leaves curl around delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and hardy nature, make this sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory and deterioration with old age. Attractive flower. Kind of like a droopy flower. Is it this one? Single pink flower that smells pleasant. The leaves curl round delightfully. It's kind of an attractive flower. Hardy nature. What about this one? Dark blue petals are soft, feather to touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. This one. Single sweet smelling dark flower. Delightfully combined with attractive flower makes. I don't know, I feel like some of the clues are very vague. Like, it doesn't really tell me. It looks like the picture, though. That's the only thing I got to go on, really. It's got the flower. What about this one, though? Soft touch, feathered fingers ache from holding this. But that looks exactly like it. The leaves curl round delightfully. These are all curled. So are those, though. This one is going to have to be a guess, because it's hard to tell which is which. I'm going to try this one. Lady of Summer. Okay, good. I could see this game getting really overwhelming, like game with tons more plants. Probably. Ooh, Finnet. That was the... Finnet. Was the flower that he gave me before. Finnet. Two ends. The pale yellow flowers, the leaves are quite soft. Finnet, chewing the tough fruit of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. Yeah, that was the thing he gave me before. Alright, next person. Oh wait, I need to explore, sir. Hold on. Saying Ardra has been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me Ardra always looked out for the less fortunate. All right, let's see. Northeast of Hawkstead. All right, so here's Hawkstead. North of Hawkstead, east of Lowick. Where's Lowick? Lowick. Hawkshead, north of Hawkshead, east of Lowrick. Lowrick. I do not see Oh, there it is. Okay. Lowrick. So east of Lowrick. So anything over in this way. North of Hawkshead. West of Rustlin. There's Rustlin. So on this line. Above here. South of Crinkle Crags. So it's got to be this square. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing on the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arms, points his outstretched finger, and I am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. New plants acquired. Good. We got a letter, Chet. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plan up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Great Gable. Let's see. How is the non-cult? There is definitely not a cult happening. We're just helping people with plants because we're a plant person, and that's it. There's definitely no occultness or witches or anything sus. No damn cults here. Just people hanging out. Okay, the letter says, the cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. Explore the Great Gable. Great Gable. Looking for Great Gable. There it is, Great Gable. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still distant from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain, unless... Do I have something called Brimlock? Brimlock. Foamless Cardus. Those serving hypothermia can be rescued with a draught made from leaves from Brimlock plant. It's a warming effect that protects against the extreme cold. When conditions are right in the cold of winter, Brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Small yellow flowers. Small yellow flowers. Smooth, waxy leaves. In the cold of winter, Brimlock produces a small yellow flower. The leaves are waxy and tough. Small yellow flowers. Does TV use a scratchy post behind you? Yes. She likes to use... Cats like to leave their scratches everywhere. So that's why I have tons of scratching posts. Scratch that, not my furniture. Cream-colored flowers, they smell wonderful. I may not have this flower yet. What day is it? It's Sunday. It doesn't say what I don't know how to tell if it's winter or not. I'm looking for that leaf. The leaf shape in the drawing. Oh, we have this flower too. Can I find that? We may not have the plant yet. Which is possible. Rough glass paper. Okay, mushroom flowers. In the cold of winter, Brimlock produces a small yellow flower. So I wouldn't have any other flower right now. It'd be without flowers. Smooth, waxy leaves. Maybe this is Brimlock. It is! Got him. Sunset Mounttrap. The Sunset Mounttrap is a type fungus with doomed caps, sometimes called stinking mooncap. New plant acquired. Good. Alright, we got ourselves a plant.
This place is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I wanted nothing to do with it.
New plant acquired. It's a mushroom. What's wrong with it? It seems nice. Alright, next customer.
Hellboy! Always a pleasure, my feline friend. Hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trouse. I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows abundant on red pike. I'll come by the day tomorrow to collect it. I've been in Sedberg in the meantime. Red pike, huh? Here, take this.
Common trouse. Red pike. What is that? Sounds like a... Oh, there it is. I'm enjoying a pleasant stroll on the fell. It's easygoing, the weather agreeable, the views are majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I'm after. This is, what should you call it? Common trollop? No, trouse. Trouse. Common trouse. Put both of those away. Common trouse. Perfect. And then put this up here since it's also labeled. Next customer, please. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Long story short, may have started to turn some boy into a toad. The little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what the little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I need a little display. I needed to discourage that sort of behavior in the future. Have any shimmerlung? Shimmerlung? The dried stem of shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding purple light. Flowers are wrapped in large ridged leaves. Large ridged leaves. Red fruits, long flat leaves. Not that. Kind of looks like a bunch of little tubes or little bugles or something. Like a snack. I may not have this one for you, ma'am. Wait, maybe this? Oh, there it is. Flowers, large ridge leaf. Okay, stiff ribs. That's definitely it. It's Shimmerlung. Here you go, ma'am. Next customer, please. There is a beautiful plant I've been looking for all over. No one seems to have any. The beautiful plant is called Twitch Chat. Sorry, I mean Monk Brew. Not sure. I know that you shouldn't touch the leaves, though. Something that starts with an M. Maybe Meek Dew? Meek Dew, beautiful flower made up of smaller florets, a sought-after decorative plant that's difficult to care for. May be pleasant-looking, but not touching leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Sharp thorn. The mellow glow among leaves plant, the most remarkable to allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. Mellow glow has sharp thorns that protect it from predators. Monk Brew. Meek Dew is probably the closest. Beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets. Difficult to care for. Smells like sweet rhubarb. Meek Dew. So, kind of looks like that, but not quite. I don't know. That could be that one. I don't see anything else that matches that description. Dark blue flowers. Smells like rhubarb. Touch the sleeves can be... Actually, it doesn't look like that. How about this one? It's a sweet scent now. Kind of not seeing that shape exactly. Beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets. Many smaller florets. Petals are soft and feathery to touch. Smaller florets. This is a sought after plant. Petals looking, but touching the skin against bare skin was on painful sores. It's made of smaller flowers. Oh, there it is. Many small frets. Beside of decorative plant, difficult to care for. That's the shape right there. Okay, Meek Dew. Plant identified. Anything else I need to explore? So I don't know what that... Why I have this. This is still very mysterious. Just like one random thing out of nowhere. I'll pet the kitty cat. All right, in the day. Torn. Time passed, a year, then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. Ooh, the rain's back. Good. Yeah, because kind of the thing right here reminds me of, like, Papers, Please. but way less stressful. Why do I have a torn bit there? I'm missing something on this card. Alright, next customer. The Fox button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood has still refused to speak openly with me. Now that I have time to pursue it properly, I rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at Swinside Stone Circle. Apparently it's a grisly one. I was wondering if you got anything to help keep my lunch down. Stomach never coped too well with the grisly ones. Need Fennett. Oh, I have Fennett. Ha-ha! Witch Fig. Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, northeast of Rusland. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. Would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment, but they seem overly protective lately. Alright, you found that where? It was Grisdale Forest, northwest of... It was just northeast of Rusland. It's right there. From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling of being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of Arda, says the leader of the trio, trying to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Mellow Glow. Do I have any Mellow Glow? Let's find out. Mellow Glow. Bundle used for this plant, the most remarkable is that we allow a person to pass undetected. It has thorns on it. So this one has thorns. So does that one. Sharp thorns protected from predators. My only clue is it has thorns? Sharp thorns. I can see thorns on this one, though. I hope it's that one. With the help of Mellow Girl, walk right past Scissor without them paying any attention or heed, chuck to myself and collect the plant that Veronica talked about and make my leave. A new plant acquired. Good. Hello, Mar044. Pretty cool this indie game could afford Keanu. I don't think it's Keanu, but we'll pretend. Fancy Kumquat with the 74-month resub. It says pet the kitty. Might be able to pet the real kitty. Let me see if I can find Miss Tifa. Tifa. There, I got her a little catnip. Next customer, please. I am afraid the camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. Woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why. Behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. Yeah, she's going on a Dan trip, everybody. The dreams feel like a warning, but I don't understand a mosaic of color that refuses to come to focus. Some part of me wants to stare down the abyss, but I'm afraid. So I need to give her either candlewood or aguria. Alright, let's see. What does each do? Aguria. Windburn, incense made from this woody stem, enhanced psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Or candlewood. Rare plants believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it on the grave of their loved ones. Bella flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7th petal is considered to bring good fortune. Purple flowers for the sweet scent. That's definitely Camellia. Pretty sure that that's Camellia. I'm gonna put a label on that. Camellia. By the description, but she wants candlewood Produce a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all kinds of manner of afflictions of the mind. Long stem grows among the tall leaves. Ma'am, I think you need to embrace these visions. I want to see what the ghost is trying to tell you. Light blue flowers that looks like bulbs. Looks like lamb's wool. Wait, do I have that? Gray blue flowers with an orange center. Yeah, I don't know if I have Aquaria to give to you, ma'am. Light blue flowers, rounded tufts. I might have to give you the other one. A blank card. Does this fit against something? This must fit. Oh. Oh, man. That's so close. It fits perfectly right there. It's N6. A gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds, a reset. Collect the plants. Ah, I see the light blue flower. Perfect. I'm so smart with puzzles. Well, that's very, very much Aguria. Here you go, ma'am. Worry less. Worry less. I would like some worry less. Can I get some of that, please? It would be nice to worry less. Yeah, Tifa is on a catnip bender. You can type Dan Tripp to simulate what she's going through right now. Like, Margaret Elsbeth. We don't come to Undermere often, but I've heard about your shop. And I said to Francis, we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but said him for the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about his awful weather, though. You must come to Cesarburg. We have a small library with some book and plants that my father acquired many years ago. Sure, they'll be interested to horticulturists such as yourself. Cordially invited to Sleesburg Castle, Lord and Lady Elsbeth. Well, let me see what you have there. I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elsbeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture. I'll do my best answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant I do not recognize. Before I could stop, she to take a look, she has already whisked me to the next. And this one too, she says. I'm quite exhausted by the time making the library, and I don't have time to study as thoroughly as I would like. Nonetheless, I'm able to take an interesting entry down of note. Never forget these, Lady Elizabeth cries as we want to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Fever Kiss. Definitely looks like Fever Kiss right there. These seem to have... Oh, well, not those. That one. Small yellow berries. Mushroom. Red spores. Moves in the dark. That's all I've got. Any ideas? Moves in the dark? Yeah, that'd be this one. Wandering Boo. Pretty sure Wandering Boo moves in the dark. Ha ha! Next customer. They're saying Black Combre is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills and I don't take any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swinside. I've come for some stinking mount cap. Stinking mount cap? Wait, what? I don't have an entry for that, ma'am. Stinking mount cap. It smells strongly like soured milk, enough to make my eyes water. That seems stinky. I want to take a wild guess that is stinky mount cap. Cap is usually this. Oh, that's a cap mushroom, so it's my best bet. Wait, sunset mount trap. Oops. Duh. The sunset mount cap is a type fungus with domed caps, sometimes called stinking mount caps, although it's a pleasant odor. It's thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home and often placed in doorways. Mildly toxic humans should not be eaten. Sunset mount trap. There you go. Hencock. All the mushrooms over here. In the day, please. Oh, thank you, Lucy Theo. What's our next prophecy? She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband's 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. Everheart. There is a cat chat chilling right here. Let's do a quick look at the kitty cat. You see there's a cat right there. She chilling. She's comfy. She lives alone in the castle northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband's 3 miles to the east. Northwest of the abbey. Okay, I see an abbey here. Are there any other abbeys on the map? If there's only one, then I can go off of that one. I only see the one Abby currently. Okay, so Abby. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the Abbey. Okay, so Edgemont Castle. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east. 1, 2, 3. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to the one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. New plant acquired. Oh God, what was it called? The clues burn away? Oh no. Let's see. 1 second. Okay, what did the thing say? It was called Everheart, right? Everheart. Start writing stuff down so I didn't realize they're going to disappear afterwards. Okay. Next customer, please. What have you done to me? I see the woman in the jade mask everywhere. And that creature that stands over her shoulder, I almost feel like I can sense its desires. It is afraid of the sisterhood, that much is clear. It will lay waste to them. So much death, but it can be avoided with Arduana's protection. Don't know if I'm awake or asleep even now. I feel the darkness tearing at my mind. Ma'am, you need to worry less. Let me give you some worry less. Aptly named plant, inhaling the scent of the flower said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. It looks like it's like little petal things. I don't know. It's like thin. Aptly named plant, inhaling the scent of the flowers. It's like long flower, long petals. Worry less. I may not have it. Small red berries. That one looks just like this one. Small yellow berries. It's hard to tell what some of these are. Camellia. 6 petals. 7th is good fortune. There is almost no description about this plant. It just says, worry less than an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of the flower is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. But there's no description about it at all. Other than flowers. Okay, these all have long, thin petals. All of these, right? What about this one? That one could do it as well. Also this one. And that one. Okay, let's see. Has a sweet scent like strawberry dipped in honey. Doesn't quite look like the picture. That I don't know. Maybe that could be it. I think that might be it. This one might be worry less. And it has a flower. Smells like rhubarb. I'm gonna guess that this is worry less. Judging by the picture, it looks just like that. This picture matches exactly that, and so does that. Alright, this is kind of a shot in the dark. It is worry less, yay! Pop heart. Nice. Nailed it. I met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Stranger still asked after you. He said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least I think he was. He was looking for the winter spring. I'll write this down for you. Anyways, that's my news. Did you manage to get the plan I wanted? You wanted the common truce. I forgot about the common truce. I have it somewhere here for you. Common truce. There you go. Perfect. Let's see if we can find this man. West from Sedberg. There it is, Sedberg. Headed west from Sedberg, possibly near the source of the river Winster. Near the source of the river, maybe here? The hermit's camp's easy to find, nestled between two boulders above the spring. The cool remains of the fire, ringed by stones, is the only imminent sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there's no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked into one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Uh-oh. So, hello, Canadian Uncle Sam. So, we're gonna go. So, from where we are, right there at the top of the river, we want to go 2 down, and then 1, 2, 3 over. So, right there. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The camp at the Minster Spring is another camp of sorts where I'm greeted by an eccentric man. Oh, yes, yes. Ho, 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 the man says. You must take this. Take it. He insists in receiving the looking glass he thrusts into my hand. He places an envelope delicately on top. Ho, ho, it is no use for me anymore. Ho, ho, don't forget the red. The red. The red. Ho, ho, Abony. I am sure that he's quite mad. Don't forget the red. Something about the red. I don't know what that means. It is said that the red ebony plant is the property of uncovering. It's property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant in concert with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. This thing. So I combine this with a plant to see magic. Huh. Interesting. Next person. I am not for this world. I decided I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Caballia. Like the Drear Huntsman with the Dranthium uncovered by the tombs. Yes, sir, I shall give you the flower that you want. Give me a second. Caballia. I believe that is this plant right here. This beautiful flower. Nailed it. Eyebright. Next customer. Oh, not Occult. Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you're the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it's being torn in two lately. I am looking for hop hearts. Hop hearts, huh? Don't forget the red, the red, the red. Red ebony. What is red ebony? I gotta find the plant that they're talking about to make that device work. Okay, hop heart. Do we have some hop heart for you? Hop heart. Inhaling smoke from burning the dried leaves of the plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up from the stem, leading to blue flowers. Blue leaves grow up from the stems, leading to blue flowers. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. I think that's hop heart. I didn't realize there was different color tags. Oops. Oh well. Probably doesn't matter too much right now. Hop heart. Pet the kitty. Reuben Ward has called to my unique expertise aid in his investigation of the Swinside Stone Circle. Unique expertise. Ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Gave it a good long thought, actually, but my curiosity got the better of me. He must be definitely coming to me, and I'll bet there's something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could use some witch fig to take with me. Always come in useful. Which fig again? Which fig? Plant that's said to have many uses, including easing symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, detecting the presence of certain compounds, also well liked by butterflies. Similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which is often confused with fever kissed. Fever kiss. The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. Leaves are pale in color. Oh. So this is fever kiss. And then this is witch fig. So witch fig. Aha! Jacob's Worth. Next customer, please. I never see anybody in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to be, especially with that damn cat still here. I need some bishop's parasol for a work-related matter. What in the world could you use that for? A mushroom found in dark, damp places, feeding on the light that gets close to it. It can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surroundings in darkness. The gills underside of this mushroom seep a milky fluid, which is consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. We did have a mushroom that had, like, leaky fluid. A viscous white liquid was seen oozing from its underside. That's got to be it right there. Call it Bishop's Parasol. Royal genitalia. No, sorry. Royal gentia. Gentia. The old man of Coniston looked across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. 15, her mother was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Day 6, Wednesday. The old man of Coniston. Coniston water. Old man looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. Here? The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I'm not empty-handed. I have 2 new plants today. New plants acquired. Nice. Game is very chill and very unique in what it is. Never played something quite like it. The insects made the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. Drawing you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Alright, let me look for this plant. So it looks like it's... could be right here. Although, maybe... looks like a peninsula with a river. Matches pretty closely. Okay, there is a little line there, so I think it is right here. There are more important things they be doing back in the shop. Never mind. Must have been a square off. Shit. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. Cicero is grateful, but the news that Arda was poisoned with gilded dendra has everyone worried. Temporary acting Arda is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one sister has gone missing. A runaway Thea that took in a few years ago. We tried chatting with to her and her sister Charlotte. Remember that Jacob's Worth plants that help locate people. All right, let's take a look-see. Jacob's Worth. People didn't draw on the usual flowers of Jacob's Worth, but it's leaves that are most interesting properties. It said they point the way towards any person you wish to locate and have been used successfully to find many a lost wanderer out in the fells. Looking for, this, probably. That exact leaf right there. Jacob's Worth. Got it. Solomon's Scepter. Next customer, please. It's my wife's birthday. I wanted to get her something special. There was a plant that she used to love as a child, but she hasn't been able to find in many years. Some sort of bulb-like and has a strong smell to it. But strong is a good way. Oh, and the flower is more like lots of little flowers. Bulb-like. Smell is strong. Identified ones on the top there. Eternal Dragon and the St. Christopher. Thank you for those resubs, guys. Appreciate that. Sort of bulb-like, has a strong smell to it. More like lots of little flowers. It's sort of bulb-like, has a strong smell to it. Bulb-like, what is bulb-like? Maybe royal genitalia. It's pungent, but not unpleasant. It might be forest camphor. It was forest camphor. Nice. So it might be right here. There is thick, flying, biting insects, an unbearable plague that fight against it. Mere moments Overwhelmed. If only if I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. Winter boar. Winter boar is known as blue aloe or blue winter after its blue color flowers. Blue color flowers. Could be this one. The rubbery leaves an effect on insect repellent to the skin. It's probably that one. Winter boar. The blue winter saves my skin, but the swirling mass insect so thick in places it's hard to see it. At length I come across what I came for and hurry away. New plant acquired. That's a cool looking one. Next customer. We've had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise Dendru. Praise Dendru. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise would be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Central Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the Dendru. What? Red ebony. Nope. I need more careful. Those on your plant. I won't make that mistake again. Uh-oh. St. John's poppy. Red ebony. That's St. John's poppy. I'll have to wait until I know what it is. Next customer, please. I've returned from Swinside. I must admit I was hoping for more to go on, but there's certainly signs of ritual having been performed in the stone circle. And the poor victim, well, the less certain about him, the better. Reuben had been right, though, Grizzly. I had the beginnings of a theory, but I want to run some tests on a sample of gilded dendra. Love the feel of this game. Yeah, it's very comfy. Like, the puzzles are interesting. It's not too complex. CJ Mac Barlow, thank you for those resubs, guys. Appreciate that. Gilded dendra. Sandfire has a tough outer bark, which has been useful properties. Some chew it as a rough of from dental hygiene. Take care not to swallow it. Wait, wrong one. Do not drink the sap as plant lips, so the veins will turn black as blood and succumb to the dendra's miasma. Sure and painful way to die. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be very painful. There was a letter. I did find this picture at some point. It's like flowy, leafy things. My fingers ache from handling this. That's definitely the leaves right there. Gilded Dendra. Plant identified. Maiden Sorrow. Rubbing the soft leaves plant between the finger and thumbs to help prevent the mind from wandering. Focusing effect. Perfect game to lurk with a hot cup of chocolate. Hell yeah. I love the feel of this game. You need to play it again to get the other achievements. Yeah, I heard there's multiple endings, so there's probably an achievement for each ending. I want you to play through it multiple times. My aunt died 2 weeks ago and I inherited her house. I've been sifting through her possessions and last night I found something unusual. In a forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? Royal Genitalia. Sorry, Gentia. Royal Gentia. Something calls Everheart. The pink flowers of the Royal Gentia are made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. One of the few known ways to release the binds of Swiftsnare to apply a paste of created sap of Royal Gentia. Well, oh wait, right here. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. That definitely is labeled incorrectly. Royal Gentia. Plant identified. Elderfinium. Petals of this flower can be brewed to create a dendra miasma. Scepter Storian in the day. I guess Everheart and Royal Gentia, maybe some they refer to them as the same thing. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book. Her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book by now, but it became an obsession. 5 miles south of the tallest but one, it grows in peace in the midday sun. What? Grows at peace in the midday sun. "5 miles south of the tallest but one, it grows in peace in the midday sun." 5 miles south. It must be tallest but one means the second tallest mountain. So we have Seafell Pike, which is 978. I think that's the tallest. Then the second tallest is 899. Old Man is 803. 57. Sure I'm not missing one here. Bowfell is 902. That's the second most one. So 902. 902. Okay, so Bowfell, 5 miles south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forest here is lush and vibrant. The bird song feels enchanting like the call of sirens. Nestled in undergrowth under the shade of a birch tree, a plant grows. It's a fancy looking tree. Next customer, please. I was able to strip away the Swiftsnare vines and lift the lid with a little more than trepidation, I'll admit. To my relief, but also disappointment, the coffin contained nothing but dust. At least that's what I thought at first, but I looked closer, discovered a golden amulet embedded in gray ash. On the back of the amulet is an inscription that says, "With Solomon's scepter, I awake." Solomon's scepter, that's a plant, right? I think so. Why do you want to wake up a spirit, though? Solomon's scepter, also known as alarmingly as Hell's Gate, or sometimes Solomon's scorn. The flowers of the plant are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Many sweet-smelling small flowers grow along the stem. Satanic rituals, you said? Raising the dead? I don't know if this is a good idea, but it sounds like fun. I guess we'll just give you, what you're looking for. The smell is alluring. Different colored flower, though. Different colored leaves. I don't see that leaf structure anywhere. Okay, definitely not any of these leaves. Nope. Nope. Winter boar. Oh, that looks like the flower, actually. Many sweet-smelling small flowers. I think this is Solomon's scepter. Plant identified. Sometimes called witch's remedy, the long Verkun believed to lift curses. I heard a shepherd got killed by some wild beast up near the side stone circle. Say it slaughtered half of his flock as well. People around here don't seem too bothered, but it's got them panicked down Foxfield Way. Kinthmere Eye. Is that a place? Kinthmere. Kinthmere. The Daughter's Stone Circle. Kinthmere Eye. Centered in the pleasant valley where the village Kinthmere is situated. On my way, I passed the Brockstone, or Badger Rock, which has always been popular with local children who challenge each other, scramble up its craggy sides. I make a beeline to the village church, St. Cuthbert's, which is sheltered by an ancient yew tree. There are many plants to admire among the headstones and tombs. Nothing extraordinary for me to find today. Well, this is getting interesting. I was able to confirm that it was indeed gilded dendra that was used at the ritual site. It's a whirring sign. Plant used in several of the darker incantations, and it can't be coincidence the very same plant was used to poison the Arda. There must be a connection between this other murder and the sisterhood. Need some mental clarity to think this through some more. Some maiden sorrow would help a lot. Maiden sorrow. Looks like one of those leaning over plants. The flower of the plant droop mournfully, but it's the thorns along its stem that are thought to lend the name. This one. Made in sorrow. Plant identified. Good. Red ebony. Ooh. The plant is said to uncover which is hidden, including buried treasure and secret writings. The red ebony is extremely rare, not well studied. Blood has been spilled over this plant, which is where the red part of the name is believed to come from, since, confusingly, the large flower is in fact blue. Wait a minute, it's right there. That stem. Large flower. This is it. It works. Let me take a look at this letter here. It works. Oh my God. It works. Okay. Let me check this one. Now let me check the letter from the cultists. Wait a minute. Hold on. Go put these away. There's... what? There's shapes here? Property of Nicholas Kelper. Let me scan the map for clues. The Great Oak. There's something there. Tomb of the Hunter. Great Oak. A huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall and wide, bigger than I could imagine anything living might be. Its upper branches graze the sky. Looks like I'm going to have to make a trip to Black Combe. Veronica noticed something at the swing site that had me pondering. A piece of slate with a symbol drawn in black. Can't think of anywhere else they might get a slate from. That and Bradley Miller keeps insisting he saw something at Black Combe. But then again, Bradley Miller does claim that fairies stole his wheelbarrow. Damn fairies. If I'm going to spend a night out in the hills, I want it to be some eyebright with me. I don't want it sneaking me up in the dark. Let me look at all these old things, see if there's anything I missed on them. Now that I have the magic thing turned on. Don't look like it. try the stone circle. Circle of ancient rhyolite boulders have been a site of ritual importance for hundreds of years. Lone pillar red stands off to one side. Eye bright. Let me get you some eye bright, sir. Petals of the flower can be brewed to create an antidote to dangerous miasma, deadly poison. Interesting intoxicating scent, similar to Solomon's scepter. It's like a little bulb with little spindles coming out of it. Or I forgot to label that one. Red ebony. Hi, bright. Take care not to touch the brightly colored thorns. They will do lasting damage with a small amount of venom that will cause a severe pain for several days after. Plant only grows to the south in warmer climates, said to call it loathe after the long dead king, known to improve eyesight at night, even in the darkest of places. Bright thorns. That is some really bright thorns. Brightly colored thorns, too. There you go. It's like a game called Galacticare. Ooh, what? Let's see. Galacticare. Oh, the hospital one. Yeah, I saw that the other day. Looks cool. I do like hospital games. All right, Bright. Wild coal. Kenthmere Eye, which I think this thing is. Oops, why did I... Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. Nicholas Culpepper. Next person, please. Did it ever stop raining in Undermere? Why are your eyes all glowy? Reputation for don't know about unusual plants. I need some gray sandfire. Everybody seems to even know what I'm talking about, but I hope I'm in the right place. Gray sandfire. Gray sandfire. Although bark has been useful properties. Some chew it from dental hygiene. Flame-like tendrils give off a smoky scent, aiding the impression of a roaring fire. Is it this? Yeah, the bark and then like the fire-looking stuff. Gray sandfire. Here you go. Embersol is thought to have protected properties, is sometimes given offering to deities in return for sanctuary. St. John's poppy flower outside Sadgill Church before Friday. Sadgill Court. I guess we'll see what these cult people want. Church is hard to find. Must be the place. St. Poppy. I'm sure helping a cult will be fine. At first, she felt free, but it wasn't long before the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry and slept in makeshift shelters, not knowing where she was going, not caring. Even she made her way to Grisdale. Eventually, she made her way to Grisdale Forest. Lowick to Ilged Head, Foxfield to Crinkled Crags. I haven't tried looking at people through the lens. Could have something there. Let's move all the identified stuff over here. Everything's been identified, I think. All right, let me see. So, Lowick to Illhead. Ilgill Head. There it is. Lowick to Ilgill Head. And then Foxfield to Crags. Let's see, pictures, screenshots. So we're gonna draw a line from Lowick to Ilgill Head, and then Foxfield to Crinkle Crags. So right there, that square, roughly. The magpie sees me before I see it. I do not know how long it has been watching me, but I can tell that it's uninterested in my movements. Strange sensation creeps over me, and I feel an urge to leave this place, but not before collecting a plant for further study, one for sorrow. Turning to leave, I see another magpie, another plant I've never seen before. Two for joy. New plants collected. Okay, then. You are wise to pledge your support to the seeds of redemption. Together we are stronger. Now that Dendru has awoken, the redemption is upon us. It is a glorious time. Our deeds will be remembered for 1,000 years. Those of us who have put our faith into the woken Dendru will be saved, but we must act swiftly. We will be in touch soon. The woken. Okay. Crazy. My mind is clouded, dark. I see it and it sees me, all of me. Enderphilium is the answer, it must be. Never not forget those who helped me, Horticulturist. Elderphinium, okay. Petals can be dark and brewed to create antidote to tender miasma, deadly poison. Tasking sentence help that of Solomon's scepter. Which of those left? Something with pokey little this thing maybe? Has a rather unpleasant scent. Similar to that of Solomon's intoxicating scent. else quite fits the bill. No. With a gentle scent. Those flowers don't match, though. Okay, Elder Finium. Nope. Must be more careful. Okay, that was not Elder Finium. If that one isn't it, then I don't know if I have it. It's scent similar to that as Solomon's Scepter. Okay, what does Solomon's Scepter look like? Solomon's Scepter. The smell is alluring. So whatever it is, it has a smell that is pleasing. Unpleasant, so it can't be that one. I have this plant. Okay. Elder Finium. Nope, not that one either. Let me grab... Oh, shit. Nothing here. I clicked the wrong button. Okay, it was one of those places I saw before. 100%. So, we tried the Great Oak, so it must be Tomb of the Hunter. Oh, Elder Finium. Oh, it's right there. Duh. That's where it is. Elder Finium, right here. Thank you for the 40-month resub. It says, blessing you, Kevin. Thanks for stream. So hope you have a great weekend. Thank you so much. You as well. Water the plants? seem to do anything. Oh. Oh, water the plants does make that pop, so maybe that's something to make the time go by faster. Elderfinium. Rotor map has been very helpful. Would never have thought to come this place. Search of a plant life, but quick search was interesting results. Now that must be Elderfinium. Elderfinium. Plant identified. Yay. Lake Shrine. Kinthmere Eye. What does that mean? Kinthmere Eye. That's gotta mean something. There's Kinthmere. I did the circle. What would the eye mean? Undermere, Kinthmere. Done the circle. That didn't do anything. Amberside, Royal Claim, Crasmere. Sandgill, Undermere, River Kent, River Spint. Kinthmere Eye. River Kent. Kent Eye. River Kent. What is there an eye of the river? Let's see what's on this spot. Some memoir bears the name Swaff Prior. It stirs a memory. He was one of the Dryer. Theirs is a lonely life at the mercy of the dangerous addict. They build a tolerance to the Dranthium, sap, and childhood. They may benefit from its potent effects, but they will die if they stop taking it. A unusual plant grows sparsely around the memorial. I think that was it. The thing disappeared. Wait a minute. No, it didn't. Grace Enright. My mom was into horticulture. Found this among her things. Golden light. That's a plant, right? Not sure what long Meg could mean, though. It's another plant. I thought you could have this just in case it's any help. She loved this shop. Golden light. Start at long Meg. S3E2. Alright, guys. We're going to go ahead and stop it there for today. Thank you guys for watching. We'll play some more of this sometime soon. Interesting little game. I like it. Very comfy, very chill. I'm going to go and get off here for tonight. Thank you guys for watching and being amazing, wonderful people. You guys have been awesome. Hope you enjoyed seeing some of this comfy little game, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Have a lovely evening.